When this began,
I had nothing to say, and I'd get lost in the nothingness inside of me.
I was confused,
And I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind.
inside of me.
But all the vacancy the words revealed is the only real thing that I've got left to feel.
Nothing to lose.
Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the veins in the skull.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong.
And I got nothing to say, I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused,
Looking everywhere, only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind.
so what am
What do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the veins in the skull.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong. I will never know myself until I do this on my own, and I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. I will never pay anything till I break away from me. I will break away, I'll find myself today. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the veins in the skull.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along, somewhere I belong. If I had to, I would put myself right beside you. So let me ask, would you like that? Would you like that? And I don't mind if you say this love is the last time. So now I'll ask, do you like that? Do you like that? No! Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of James. So tell me how it should be. Try to find out what makes you tick as I lie down, sore and sick. Do you like that? Do you like that? There's a fine line between love and hate, and I don't mind. Just let me say that I like that. I like that. Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. As I'll burn another page, as I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should be. Desperate, I will crawl, waiting for so long. No love, there's no love. Die for anyone. What have I become? Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. break. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane. Something's getting in the way, something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane.
I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and it never feels out of place.
Now, just wait a
And
while.
you're still probably working at a 9-to-5 pace. I wonder how bad that
What they're
tastes.
feasting on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you?
When you see my face up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you walk my way, up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you see my face up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you walk my way, up against you, hell, up against you, hell. Now where's your picket fence, love? And where's that shiny car? And did it ever get you far? You never seem so tense, love.
It's easy to ignore.
Never seen you fall so hard. Do you know where
You're
you are?
living in a bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? So what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you?
When you see my face up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you walk my way, up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool you just as well, up against you, hell. Now you'll never see what you've done to me. You can take back your memories, they're no good to me. And here's all your lies. You can look me in the eyes with the sad, sad look that you wear so well. When you see my face up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you walk my way, up against you, hell, up against you, hell. When you hear this song and you sing along, but you never tell, then you're the fool I'm just as well, up against you, hell. When you hear this song, I hope that it will give you hell. You can sing along, I hope that it puts you through.
Hello, everyone. I can't sleep, so I figured, why not stream? But I'm not really in a gaming mood today. Hashtag not so gamer, I guess, right? So I figured, shit, why not just fucking stream the topic that I was just gonna do Sunday. I'm sure something else will happen. I'm sure someone is eventually gonna get assaulted again. And all the famous YouTubers will have something to fucking talk about, right? Right? Because it's no fun shit anymore. It's just fucking rape upon rape upon rape. I still can't believe that it's been a long, and they're still together. Yeah. It's very rare that bands stay together for as long as All American Rejects has. I believe the only other band that's remained pretty much an entire project has been Green Day, and then Bon Jovi lasted a while too. But I digress. Okay, so Spencer, for those of you who probably don't remember if you didn't keep up with the MamaMax story too much, is the main quote unquote victim in the story. And you know, I say victims in quotations very loosely because, well, okay, you can call me a victim blamer all you want, but if you genuinely, if you hook up with a guy, right? You move into his place. He lives with his mom. The mom don't know about you, so you have to hide from the mom. And on top of that, he believes that he's a vampire werewolf hybrid, and ergo you start believing that you're a vampire werewolf hybrid? I don't know, chat. I don't know. How much of that is on you at that point? I don't know, especially because how old was she? How old was she? Like 16? 17? 16, 17? Around that age? I don't know. I feel like at that point in your life, you should have enough cognitive awareness to know that you're not a goddamn vampire. That vampires are fucking fake. That maybe, I don't care what your fucking living situation's like prior to that. Maybe it's a massive fucking red flag to live with a guy and have to constantly hide from his mother, who he still lives with. I'm sorry, what? And then on top of that, right? On top of that, he starts including other girls, supposedly. And then it's not just that he is polyamorous and includes other girls in this vampire werewolf cult, in quotations, cult, is that you start helping him get other girls. Supposedly, right? Supposedly, you're helping him get other girls who you are alleging are underage. So you, at the very least, are some kind of accomplice to this, right? Little what was the name of Epstein's assistant? Maxwell. What was that? Was that her last name? Maxwell. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. It just seems kind of fishy, right? You forgot, John. She she procured the girls. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you see, Minna? You see? You wait for me to make my goddamn point. Yeah, you see Maxwell type shit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You see, chat? I'm already spitting facts before you can even type it out. That's how much of a legend I am on YouTube. But okay, but I fucking digress anyway. And then, right, she goes to supposedly like her childhood best friend. She goes back to her childhood best friend. And Lord and behold, right? Her childhood best friend is also the sibling of MamaMax. At the point of them meeting, the most well-known PDF file hunter on YouTube. Despite the fact that, you know, he never actually caught one. You know, I'm saying, never caught one. Can call yourself a pedo hunter at that point. I don't think so. But yeah. Like, god damn. And then, like, who's the bigger fucking idiot here, though? Is it Max or is it Spencer? All right, because on some level, both of them know what they're saying is complete and utter horse shit, right? Like, and this guy, by the way, this whole story fucking ruined Max's career. Right? I mean, he was a fucking dog shit YouTuber before then, alright? He was a dog fucking shit YouTuber who fucking tried to ruin Tommy C's career by saying that he was a pedo supporter. But you know, we'll deal with censorships if this gets edited. he was trying to say Tommy C was a pedo supporter because he had Vito call in, and Vito made a joke tweet about supporting pedophiles when Max was doing that whole pick a side YouTube nonsense. This whole thing screams conflict of interest to me. Oh, yeah, well, dude, let's not even forget the fact that Spencer is living with Max. Okay? Call me a creep, call me a sick fuck all you want. But I'm under the impression that those two were probably more than likely sleeping together. I don't know. I think something happened between the two of them. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But I'm just saying, this YouTuber who, by the way, has in the past been accused of five women of some creepy shit. Something tells me that he's not exactly expecting nothing by him allowing you to stay in his home. And yes, I get it. Supposedly at the time he had a girlfriend, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of weird, kind of creepy, right? I'm just saying, ladies in the audience, right? If a guy just randomly offers to house you, how he offers to house you, offers to help you with a place and this, that, and the other thing, and expects nothing, or says that he expects nothing from you. That sounds like that sounds like something fishy is about to go down. I don't know about you, but you guys, I hope you have enough cognitive awareness to think maybe he wants to fuck me. I hope women who watch this would see that situation and goes, oh yeah, he's trying to get laid. He's paying her too. How are you gonna pay a girl to live with you? Well, wasn't it like some weird thing which like she's like he had her technically as like an employee or some shit like that? Like she was in no, I don't even think it was necessarily that he was paying her. I think it was she was in charge of the victim's funding money or some shit like that. Anyway, don't worry, we're getting into it. We're getting into it soon enough. I'm just monologuing because holy fuck, this was a stupid ass situation from all corners of this whole thing. Employee at the spank bank. Oh my god. Drew, yeah. Oh my god, Karen Gerard Davis. Wouldn't be surprised if Spencer claimed that Max gave her 8 more miscarriages and was feeding her McDonald's grease. Jesus Christ. We're all going to hell. I hope you are ready for that journey with me, chat. Because we're gonna get the penthouse suite. Don't you worry. Penthouse suite. Anyway, this is an old old tweet from Chris. Again, guys, I was gone for a little bit. This tweet says, "Oh no, Spencer is burning it all down. He bought her a dog, LMAO. Do you know the lore, chat?" So, yeah, okay, guys, okay. What I'm gonna say is, okay, grab your drink of choice, whether it's hard liquor, a nice sody pop, or just water, because you're basic. But we're gonna be here for a little bit. Okay, we got these messages to read. We're gonna be watching someone else's video, because I'm just lazy like that, you know? And, yeah, should be a decent hour of a show. Alright, so here's Spencer's messages. These are on Instagram, and I don't know who these are to. I'm sure it's already been revealed, but I'm too lazy to search. So I ended up moving in with the YouTuber that was supposed to help me expose the cult, as it was my last resort. He promised to cover food, medical, everything. Well, he only wanted to help for the money. So he never paid any of my medical from the start. I just love how, like, cuz like we'll see how what remains of Max's like loyal rabid audience reacts to Spencer not wanting to be a part of Max's whole universe, right? And like it's instant like, oh, he was just in it for the fucking money. I'm sorry, you went to the guy who's professionally known as the supposed like pedo catcher on YouTube, and he makes money off of doing that, and you're shocked that he wanted to make money off of your story. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Who the fuck do you think you were fucking going to? If you didn't want him to like fucking profit off your bullshit story, maybe you should have fucking gone to the cops. But the fucking cops would have fucking laughed at you because you're a fucking moron who believes she was a goddamn vampire. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me? He was paying for her medical help, and she's learning to drive, and her food was paying her to live there. Apparently. Dude, imagine paying a woman to like be in your residence and you're not fucking her. You see, that's why I refuse to believe nothing happened between them. But then again, if the second something sexual happened, Spencer would have said something. I feel like Spencer would have said something. Or hell, maybe that needs to be revealed. Who knows? He was literally being a dad to her. Was he being a dad or was he being a daddy? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Enough with the degenerate jokes. Okay, we're a good Christian channel. But yeah. He only wanted to help with money, medical from start. He's buying food at first, but then he tanked his career, who do you think fucking tanked his career? You and your bullshits. King of nothing. Why is it say king of nothing below her shit? Is that someone else's? No. I think that's like their is that their @ on Instagram? It's been a fucking long time since I've used Instagram, so let me double check that real quick. ADHD brain going here. Because I swear to God, she's messaging fucking King of Nothing. Oh my God, imagine King of Nothing makes like the actual video on Cameron Gerard Davis that was supposed to happen this whole time. I would fucking laugh. I would laugh my goddamn ass off. Anyway. Tanked his career, which in turn has people convinced I'm a bad person like him, so people are stalking me online. What do you... Oh, oh, what was that whole talk of like Max is helping the victims? Max is helping the victims. Max is helping the victims, guys. Max is such a good person. You don't understand. You don't understand. Max is such a good person. My fucking God. Have you seen Deadpool? Wolverine yet? No, I haven't. And I don't know, maybe let's focus on the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? And just like I'm going into a fucking tirade about a moronic fat goth chick who believed she was a goddamn vampire, and he's like, "Yo, have you seen this movie yet? Have you seen this movie yet, bro?" No, I haven't seen the movie. I want to. I haven't seen it yet. Sure, I will sometime though. But yeah, here she is ranting and raving just about how bad of a person MamaMax is. And like, oh gee, I wonder if there was like a group of people who was telling you that Max was like bad news to begin with. I wonder if there was a group of people online telling you not to do this bullshit. If only they existed. Right? And only if you listen to them, right? And want me out because he's not making money off me, but still wants to try to make money off. Wait, what? He and wants because he's not making money off me, but still wants to try to make money off me. Jesus Christ, was she speaking? What is this one of those text messages where it's like she was speaking into, she was doing text to speech? I'm sorry, a speech to text? Was she doing that bullshit? I fucking hate when someone messaged me with that, because they send me what this is, which is like a fucking like college essay length response. Jesus Christ. If Max is dealing with like with like messages this long every day, I don't blame him for kicking her out, because Jesus Christ, I would have done that too. It wants me out because I'm not. He's got me a dog and had me move everything I own to anchor me. I figured out a foster for my dog until I can figure out permanent housing out. But my biggest issue is needing someone willing to drive the full 18 hours from Dallas to here and here back. I have the U-Haul trailer figured out, but I am panicked because I don't get out after my dog leaves on the 15th. And I'll be stuck here till after my birthday and have no way to really feed myself. Oh God. Imagine you don't feed that beast. It'd be like a Gorlak the Destroyer situation where she's just fucking eating everything in sight. Like, god damn. Like, god damn. This whole situation is sketchy and fishy as fuck to me. But Muta, you don't understand. Max is doing all he can, but Muta. Also, like, I'm sorry, Spencer. I'm sorry that you don't like the online criticism that you're getting. I'm not even gonna say it's hate. It's online criticism. You don't like that you're getting that? Don't make yourself the central figure in a goddamn vampire werewolf cult story. Don't reveal that you're supposedly the one who's helping him like capture girls. Don't admit that you genuinely believe that you were a vampire werewolf. It's not exactly gonna get yourself sympathy points. She's an energy vampire, is what she is. Oh God, ain't she? Well, I feel like a lot of women are energy vampires. Sorry, I just listened to the Dick Masterson show, so I'm in my full sexist energy right now. Let's see. He's not physically hurting me, but withholding funds that were supposed to be mine since January, saw me struggling to donate plasma just to feed my dog and myself, gaslights me, and also tried to convince me to break up with Michael. Ooh. Is he trying to make you break up with him so that way you can be all his? Is that it? Who's the Michael in this situation? I wonder. Who's Michael? The Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's? He had $5,000 that was supposed to give. He was supposed to give back to me as funds for the survivors of the cult, but everyone else fucked off. Oh, so you're seeing an opportunity for yourself to get $5,000 free dollars. Money that you don't have to work for. All you have to do is just cry and say you were a victim. And, make sure none of the other supposed victims get the money. Dude, remember when you guys remember when, like, Muda was supposed to be sued?
It's 14 pages!
I wonder what fucking happened with that. Also, what was that about? Cameron Gerard Davis becomes a member. Thank you, Cameron Gerard Davis, for your long-term membership. Thank you so much. I don't know why she keeps thinking people would use her to make money. She ain't all that and a pack of saltines. Goddamn. But yeah, like holy fucking shit. Guys, did you know MamaMax, the guy who's like manipulative and like twists things to get his way, is manipulative, and he twisted things to get his way? I'm shocked by that. I finally remembered again today, and he's taking 1,700 in expenses, so I only get $3,300, and he wants to do it in 5 payments of $660. I got my first payment today, but covering my dog's transportation and my friends to foster him. Let's see. Basically, she ran out the first payment already because she doesn't know how to fucking save money. If you make a post, please just don't name me, as people on Reddit are stalking me because of this YouTuber. Again, I don't know why she keeps the name vague. Everyone knows who you're fucking talking about. Do you think by just like, oh, if I just say YouTuber, everyone's gonna magically fucking not remember the guy who I was dick riding figuratively and most likely literally? Like, do you think everyone's just gonna remember? Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah. Wait, which YouTuber did she blow? What was his name? What was it like? Papa Dax? Oh, no, you're fucking stupid for keeping it vague, because everyone knows who you're fucking talking about. That's why Muda left Twitter. He's running from Spencer. Oh, yeah, that must have been it. That's why Muda left Twitter. It explains everything. But yeah, enough of that goddamn bullshit. So we have a update video. If I'm correct, this is in case any of this information gets brought up. So remember when MamaMax made that post about how he had to get an actual job? Well, I guess he got a job as like a youth center film teacher, and he teaches kids how to do film.
That's right, you read the title correctly. MamaMax has just resurfaced, but not in the way that you think. No, he did not start making videos again, instead he's working with children who are victims of child exploitation. Even though months ago it was exposed that he hosted images of child exploitation on his mega account, which was actually updated recently with a lot more information just a few days ago. And it's not looking good for MamaMax. So to give a little bit more backstory on who MamaMax is, he is a YouTuber, or was a YouTuber, he's not really active anymore. He was a YouTuber who did anime reviews and creepy game reviews, but most notably he was known for his Predator Hunter videos. So he would make all these elaborate, really long video essays on hunting predators and exposing them, and
he never got a single goddamn one. But yeah, so the briefest thing on that, and we're gonna jump right into the video, because the MamaMax subreddit is basically banded together, and I guess Max's sister has made a post talking about how Spencer's actually like super evil, and she's not a victim, she's just a whore, that type of stuff. So let's listen.
I will break your fingers.
After my last video on Max, a source close to Spencer reached out to me with the truth about Spencer, and they explained all of Spencer's lies that she spread about herself and her backstory on the internet. They would like to remain anonymous, but if any large YouTuber wants to cover this story, reach out to me and I'll put you in contact with my source and you can verify the truth of what I say in this video.
I'm gonna have a super hot take of everyone in this story is a goddamn liar. We shouldn't believe anyone who says anything even closely related to Spencer, Max, Cameron, Gerard, Davis. I think they all need to be fucking laughed off the internet. Spencer needs to be laughed off. Max needs to be laughed off. And, you know, no one can find Cameron Gerard Davis for the life of him. So he's basically already run off. Nothing was accomplished by this story except making a whole lot of other YouTubers richer that weren't MamaMax.
So Spencer, aka Shelby, is a person who was, according to her, involved in a vampire cult. This cult leader was a man called Camden Gerard Davis. He allegedly abused her and kept her in that cult and manipulating her to stay. She ran away to that cult from her abusive family and managed to get out, and she went to MamaMax to break the story and make videos about it.
My name is Spencer, and I am a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis, the leader of a destructive cult that has...
Yeah, look at all these women who totally do not look like they are emotional and mental wrecks. Can you imagine being in a conversation with any of those women for more than like 5 minutes? Jesus Christ, I probably want to jump off the nearest building on Minecraft. Let's see. The funny thing is, people only know who she is because of Max. He literally showed her full name in the video and they made about her. Is it confirmed to his sister? What did I do? I'm the victim here. Oh yeah, that's right. Cameron Gerard Davis is the real victim. Listen, Max and his racist friends with benefits girl are just they're being extremely racist, quite frankly, against my main man, my homeboy, Cameron Gerard Davis. Like, what the fuck? You know, we got a lot of stuff that brings black men down, and you pull this bullshit. Nah, that ain't cool. I'm not, you know, I'm down for a lot of things. Racism is not one of them. Hashtag do better.
victimized hundreds of minors. This video is our screen for action.
On March 18th, 2016.
You know that clip from Blazing Saddles where the guy's like, where the white women at? That was Cameron Gerard Davis when he was in a Hot Topic, and they just all flocked to him.
Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared, lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet. She actually found herself ensnared.
And again, how, like, if you just get plain kidnapped, you know, that's pretty traumatic as a kid. But like, if you're a kid, a teenager in this instance, who believes the person they're going to is like a vampire werewolf, who, as shown here, poses as a werewolf god, I feel like you're mostly to blame when it comes to that. That's just me.
In a dangerous sex cult, led by a child predator, posing as a werewolf god. The man had recruited hundreds of young children, subjecting them...
Hundreds and hundreds. We never see the hundreds. That was the funny thing too. Supposedly, this guy, Cameron Gerard Davis, was able to hold like a cult with hundreds of members, which, by the way, some of the most infamous cults in like North American history never managed to get. But, and like, you know, because what was it? The church that believed in like that the aliens would like come and take them. They all wore like Nike stuff, and like one member is like still alive to like maintain the website. I forget the name of that cult, but like they only had like a couple dozen members, right? But they only had a couple dozen members, but everyone fucking knew about them, right? How is it that you're supposedly that charismatic cult leader with hundreds and hundreds of followers, but no one has ever heard about you? And you're supposedly your main source of like getting cult members? Heaven's Gate, thank you. And supposedly your main source of getting cult members is through online activity. but you like no one's ever heard of you? I'm sorry? BBD all girls. Oh god, yeah, that's a Listen, I've dated a few girls with BPD and yeah. Yeah, that fits. That fits. I'm an awful person.
Almost 7 years later, Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator.
I laugh
At
every
least
time I
that's
see
her
that
side of the
clip.
story.
Goddamn.
And her story has plenty of holes in it, as you'll see in a bit. Now, the internet already picked up on this when the whole thing about Max was exposed, and everyone already became suspicious of Spencer's intentions. They suspected she's lying.
Oh, it's a grift for her, not Max. Max is a good guy. Is this the cope his fans his fans have fallen into? Is that Max is such a good guy. He wanted to believe her straight away because, you know, believe all victims. But she's a lying whore. That Spencer, she led Max astray. Is that what I'm getting here?
But nobody had the actual truth until now.
Let's see. Yes, I do believe this is a grift for her. Even if something might have happened to her, she is embellishing it to the 9th degree. In all of her actions and her positions within this cult, and now Max's group are suspicious as all hell. The fact that she is the one who is pushing for the lawsuit is another thing that stinks. Oh, is this referring to the lawsuit with Muta? No, I think it was actually... I think it was it was a 50-50 thing with her and Max pushing that lawsuit. Again, they're trying to detach any responsibility that Max has for his screw up in this story, and it's hilarious. From the looks of it, she and this Cameron guy had a clingy Tumblr relationship, were into RP servers, had a falling out, and then she decided to blow him up for money years later. I don't trust her one bit. Oh, now the sex trafficker cult leader is now just an innocent victim. He's just an innocent victim. He's just an innocent little victim. Hundreds? How did I fit that many children in my mom's basement? It's a 2-story house, not an Asian sweatshop. But if I had the soundboard active, that would have been funny. But goddamn, hundreds.
Now. And recently, an alleged friend of Spencer came out explaining their story with Spencer and how Spencer has lied and manipulated her way through every situation. There has also been some suspicious activity going on in these subreddits, such as brand new accounts joining, making posts about Spencer and then getting deleted, etc. So there's definitely something weird going on ever since Max tanked his career, and especially since we got him fired from the Casa del Paso thing. So I'll go over...
Oh god, he got fired from that? That's hilarious.
For each of her many claims.
Look, I'm not for life ruination, right? But like, this is also the same guy who like tries to ruin other people's lives and financial opportunities. So I mean, when it happens to him, I can't help but laugh just a little bit.
Claims about herself and about her past, and her life about Camden, the cult, and life with MamaMax, starting with her past. Her first claim is that she was abused by her family, and this is one of Spencer's main lies. Spencer was not abused by her family, at least from what I gather. She grew up in a good home in Texas and had whatever she wanted. She was obsessed with online serial killer roleplay and all kinds of other not safe...
That's healthy. That's really healthy. Again, guys, I know this I won't insult him too much. This lovely chap is pretty much believing, it seems like, everything that the Reddit post is saying, but keep in mind the Reddit post it seems like it's very biased, obviously against Spencer. And as I said previously, Do not trust anyone who is relatively involved in this story, who has had any personal ties to Spencer, any personal ties to Max. Don't trust anyone from Max's community. Don't trust anyone who's saying that they were a part of the cult. Because everyone involved in this story has been a goddamn liar. And I wouldn't trust them as far as my vampire strength would allow me. Yes, the magical ingredient, cinnamon. Don't forget the cinnamon. Oh, that's right. Don't forget the cinnamon, guys. Cinnamon makes everything better.
For work stuff from a young
Especially
age,
when you
and you can even see that
baby.
from the Tumblr accounts and who she interacted with. She was also good friends with a person who wrote a lot of this roleplay, still, which I won't name right now, and this involved a lot of and serial killer
Jesus Christ, this is fucked up shit.
roleplay, etc. So she most likely started believing all of this roleplay stuff she was involved in. Now, when she ran away from home, she alleges that her stepmother hit her. However, this person that reached out to me has a different story. So she was going to have her phone taken away, and she didn't like that, so when that happened, she physically struck her stepmother before running away from home. Spencer was never abused as a child, or abused at all. She did go missing when she ran away to a boyfriend, but she was not gone long. There was never a cult, it was a role-playing group. When her grandfather died, she went to live with Max because he was paying for her to do a story so they could make money on YouTube. I have seen so many videos on the internet about her, and everyone here is disgusted that knows her. She has claimed abuse her whole life. She claims to have disabilities, she claims she never went to therapy. Everything out of her mouth is a lie. I literally saw a video where she says her stepmother abused her. No, she attacked her stepmother when her stepmother took her phone at 14, so she ran away to be with her boyfriend in a role-playing group. I know your videos haven't covered a lot of that story, but I'm just finding anybody that is willing to know that she was not abused. She has claimed abuse on her family, she's claimed abuse of friends, she's claimed abuse of people that have been.
Now, again, take this all with a grain of salt. The smallest grain of salt. But if any of this is true, god damn, is Max the dumbest YouTuber on the platform. The absolute dumbest. I would trust... Oh god, who's like a really... I would trust Herman. I would trust Herman Smith with an essay story better than I would MamaMax. If any of you guys are a longtime viewer, you know who Herman Smith is. And I don't think he's allowed to be unsupervised, even in his home. So if I would trust him more than I do Max in this situation, you know it's fucked.
Employed her, she says she can't hold a job due to disabilities and she's a fraud. She was never thrown around in foster care, she went to a group home when she was found in Georgia after her and that Camden broke up, and she was found in a park and then was picked up by her family. She never wanted to follow rules, she didn't want to go to school, she lived in a fantasy world online and the internet has ruined her, and now it's all about trying to become famous and making money. I also want to—
Hell yeah, brother, that's what it's all about, okay? Listen, we're all just trying to get internet famous and, you know, and we can blow that money on Bugattis and cocaine. That's the dream I want to live in. And you know, even if it isn't Spencer, who in Alucard's name is gooning to a 50 and 60-year-old cannibalistic sped that wears human faces? People be horny for anything nowadays. Yeah. Listen. White girls who want attention, that's one hell of a drug, man. I had a friend as a teen that ran away because her mom took her phone. She hid in my backyard and we ate pizza. Yo, was it good pizza? I hope it was good pizza.
To say this child from her whole story I heard online from the beginning is really disgusting. Shelby was a spoiled child who grew up with everything she's ever wanted. She lives in a fantasy world and is always a victim. She really needs to be in a mental hospital right now. The next claim is that she is disabled. Spencer often lies saying that she is disabled or has some sort of disability, however that's far from the truth. As far as I know, she has no diagnosed physical disability. In fact, according to my source, she has attempted to get disability payments by pretending to be disabled in court and carrying a cane. This is all—
I'm just... I'm Spencer. I can't work a 9 to 5. Just imagining her just like that episode of South Park where Cartman is pretending to be disabled to get into the Special Olympics. You know, hang on, I'm pulling that up now. I'm pulling that up. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second.
Hello there.
This is Spencer.
I would like to sign
This is Spencer when she was at court trying to get disability checks.
my son up, please.
Yeah!
Oh, great. What's his name? Eric Cartman.
Cartman! Yeah!
You see, this is Spencer going, the vampire werewolf. Oh, I am going to hell. I am going to hell, but I'm enjoying every single second of the ride. I am a terrible person. I am a terrible person.
It's also confirmed by the recent post on the subreddit, which is posted by an old friend of Spencer. One of the things that they said is that Spencer tried to get disability checks but was refused. Now, she had a job at a vape shop, but she couldn't hold it down because she had
Wow, that type of girl working in a vape shop? Color me shocked.
to mop a floor, and she refused to do so because of her disability, or at least the disability she claims she has. But as far as I know, and as far as anybody I've talked to about this that's close to her knows, she does not have a disability, or any diagnosed physical disability. Recently,
What kind of disability would prevent you from mopping? It can't be the same disability that, you know, makes you completely fine just standing somewhere, right?
she went online trying to get a lawyer to fight disability because she got a job and she said she couldn't mop because she's been trying to get disability forever. And she has no documentation for it, so she's been denied. So she pretends to be a victim all the time, and that's how she gets what she wants. This is also confirmed by that Reddit post. Now, one of the major claims that she makes is that she was abused by Camden and was involved in this huge vampire cult. Now, Camden most likely did not have any type of cult, at least not one as big as her and Max.
I'm sorry, I love that clip so much. I love that clip so much. I'm gonna find a way to isolate that. I'll make that like the dono gif. That would be awesome. Like if someone does like a $20 dono, that's the clip that plays.
Claim. They say he has hundreds of members in this cult, however, this is most likely just a role-playing group of a bunch of people who were really into that stuff. On one of Max's current unlisted shorts, there is a screenshot of a Facebook post by what he alleges was Camden himself. The icon at the top of the post shows that whoever was seeing this post had to be a friend of Camden's on this account. But other than that, this pattern here I was able to reverse image search, and it turns out it comes from a show called Teen Wolf. The show is about, quote, a young
Yeah, that's semi reboot of Teen Wolf MTV did. What was that? The mid 2000s?
werewolf who defends his town from supernatural creatures. This same werewolf, quote, must control animalistic instincts that are amplified by feelings of aggression and full moons. Now, this might not seem too relevant, but Spencer over and over again claimed that in the many interviews she had, that Camden forced her to have sex with him outside whenever there was a full moon. So it seems like Camden was role-playing this character from the show, that or Spencer just made all of it up, because she was a fan of the show or something. As I talked about before, she's into some really messed up roleplay stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me. Now, when she ran away from home, Camden offered her to go live with him, so she ran away to Georgia to live with him. Just a few months later, she was found sleeping on a park bench and taken into a group home, until her family fought to get custody of her again and bring her home. The most likely reason for her leaving Camden is that Camden broke up with her and she didn't take that breakup very well. Did Camden abuse her? I can't confirm or deny. But judging from all these details I found, her history of lying, the recent Reddit post, and the story I got from my source, she most likely is at the very least heavily embellishing the facts of what happened. When she was back home, later on she reached out to Max through a friend who is Max's sister, and Max offered to pay her and give her a place to live and, quote, help her make YouTube money. In exchange, of course, for her to be on camera and give her story about Camden. She most likely saw this as a good opportunity to get easy money.
I just imagine Max is he's like in a chair. He's got like the old like Hollywood executive producer look going on. He's got a cigar. He's like, I'm gonna make you a star in the pictures, kid. All you gotta do is show your face and say that you were brainwashed by a vampire cult. I love how in the comments of this video people are defending this disability claim by saying it could have been mental. But what mental disability makes you not be able to mop? I don't know. I'm so happy I never watched this shit. Listen, okay. I'm a fan of like Vampire the Masquerade. And that's like a tabletop role-playing game. And also has a couple like video games too. But you know what I never believed? I never believed vampires were an actual thing. I never believed that. Not one moment, because guess what? It's TV, it's a movie, it's a game. I don't I don't know if Spencer genuinely believed it or she was so deep into the supposed roleplay. It's just all so dumb.
And get back at Camden for the breakup. So it was a match made in heaven. He used her for the money and she used him for the money. Another one of her claims is that she was SA'd in Arkansas on her way to Camden in Georgia. She said she was SA'd on her way to Georgia in Little Rock, Arkansas. This happened according to her in the bus bathroom. However, Spencer is not this weak victim she tries to portray herself as. Her being SA'd there without her fighting back or anyone hearing anything is most likely just a lie. Now, when she was booking her ticket in Dallas, she couldn't get one to Georgia because she was a minor at the time, but she did convince an elderly woman to buy a ticket for her, so she has been lying and manipulating her way at every step. The next claim is that she has multiple miscarriages. Even according to that same subreddit post,
yeah, which has already been debunked by Muda because of his wife. But yeah, that is Spencer lying? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yo, you gonna go places, Toots? You're gonna be the next. Shoot the cutoff. Fucking hate the cutoff. I'm gonna have to change that real quick. Cut the cutoff. You're gonna go places, kid. You're gonna be the next. But yeah, this is just a short stream. Guys, thank you for showing up. And remember, if you're offered a position in a vampire werewolf cult, you might want to remember that that stuff is fake. This is Nerdy John signing out, and thank you to all the members for the YouTube channel, in particular Pigeon Salad, who tonight is Cameron Gerard Davis. It's good to be back, even if I'm dealing with annoying shit like vampire cults. Anyway, good night.